he made me. We got back from, what's the place called? The Papa Poblanos. And it was pretty good. Let's roll over in here. It was a random place. I hope it doesn't sound echoey in here. Probably does. I'll try to scoot you forward. Oh. Oops. There you go. It's a little better. Was a random Mexican place that we ate at because the place we were going to go to was in the Truman Show, and we drove up onto downtown Broken Bow because there was a joint that we heard was good, and there were like 30 cars, and then not one of them was occupied. There was no one in the store. Every store was closed. It was like either side of the road. All stores were closed, and there was a bunch of just cars. So that was really cool. So we drove down. We were gonna go get Chicky Express, but we didn't. We were going to Papa Poblanos, and that was my favorite place so far. So how'd you feel?
It was really good. Had the best sweet tea so far on this trip.
Yeah, I've been sticking with water. Because I have when you get your wisdom teeth removed for whatever reason, if you know, you know, your holes, like the gaps where they used to be, are really sensitive. So one day you'll figure it out. It sucks. So tonight we got a game called Let's Get Deep, Questions for Couples. And I read the rules, and you're supposed to like pick one and like go like back and forth, or not go back and forth. Like you read me one and I tell you the answer. But I'd rather go back and forth and like get to re-know my partner.
To re-know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get to up it each time. So it's, I believe these are. Oh no.
That's the deep icebreakers.
So these are icebreakers. These are deep. These are also deep, and these are deeper. So we'll just go icebreaker deeper, and then throw them in the discard pile over there. And then it'll just be all sorts of messed up for next time. So we're gonna break out an icebreaker. Maybe. I'll go first. I'll get you.
That's not an icebreaker, that's deep.
No. We're gonna start with the deep. Are these icebreakers?
You said the icebreakers are right here.
Flip it around. Have you ever met a celebrity?
Nope.
No?
Unless you count like Christian rapper. But he's not really famous.
Who's he?
His name's Chase Dillon? Dillon Chase, I had it backwards.
Dillon Chase.
He's a rapper. He's from Oklahoma. Yeah, he was at one of our youth camps. He was like the main person besides the band, but
I'm pretty sure we met NF at a John Bellion concert years ago. I swear to God that might have been NF. I met all of Dude Perfect, which I consider them celebrities. They went on Jimmy Kimmel. I was actually there the day before they went to Jimmy Kimmel. I met Alexis Bliss, the wrestler. I have a picture with her. She's really cool. Same event. I met our neighbor? I haven't met her yet, so
I wouldn't just give it away, I guess.
Yeah. I can't say anything, but we just got a new neighbor where we live, and I can't say anything, but famous ? Haven't met, so now I guess you pull an icebreaker, then we'll go, each one go deeper.
What if I pull like
you can pull wherever, dude.
Okay. Bake or cook?
Oh. So I have a saying in my house. Baking is for professionals and alchemists, and I'm not either of those. I can cook, but I can't bake.
I can bake, so.
Yeah.
I like baking.
The yin to my yang. Yeah. When I first moved out, I tried to make me pancakes, and I'm pretty sure I gave myself salmonella. So that was really fun. I was like, yeah, I'll do because I was stupid. I thought that the cup thing I had, it was like a full cup, but at the bottom it said it's like cup and then half cup on like a little ledge. But I had my finger over cup, so I only read half cup. So I thought that's how big it was. So I kept adding twice as much solid to half as much liquid. So it was just a mess. It was disgusting. So I'm pretty sure I poisoned myself that night. Are these deep or are these deep?
Deep.
These are also deep.
There's also some back there.
What's something that comes easily to you?
I don't know, my job. It's like second nature now, so I mean.
Well, outside of your job,
well,
because now you worked to get to where you're at in your position. What's something that you could just today, without your job, go and do it? You want me to answer what you think?
Yeah.
Talking to people.
No.
For whatever reason, Dennis told me that the other day. He was like, why is it so easy for you to talk to people? I said autism. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I feel like it might be. Charisma, it's just something that I've grown to have.
Excuse me.
Damn. Perfect on
I don't
camera.
even know. I've never had anything just come easily to me. It takes forever to like. To like do everything. I mean.
Good answer.
I don't have an answer. I'm
You
gonna
have
be
an
honest.
answer?
I don't think so.
No.
So I'm always anxious about it and everything. So it's like,
Was
and
there something
everything's
that you're
hard.
just like, oh, this is fine?
No.
No. Babysitting. Take care of dogs.
No, because sometimes children make me mad, so no. Dogs also can make me
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
You ponder.
Can coloring be one? Because I'm pretty good at coloring.
Is that? I can't. I'm not good at keeping up with stuff. Okay,
That's
you're
true. I
deep.
agree. I'm deep. This is deep? Yep. I don't want this one.
Wow.
I didn't read it, but I don't want that one. I want this one.
Oh no.
Oh.
I know which one this one is. I'm going to answer this question because I don't want to cry later. It says, what's something you appreciate about your life right now that you may not have in 10 years from now? Boo shabby.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to answer that again.
I don't know if I like this card, but we'll just go on maybe a tangent here. I don't know.
I'm about to grab the cue behind me. If someone breaks it, I don't know if you can see it on camera. I'm probably gonna move that. Sorry, guys.
What?
This.
Oh.
You two guys really like these?
Nope.
Sorry. I also don't like water bottles. That's why I punted mine.
So we have deep, and it says have a horribly corrupt government or no government, and why.
Oh my God.
That's why I was like.
Well, politics, huh? I feel like laissez-faire at that point. Like no government. Because I feel like, honestly, I feel like we already have a corrupt government. Without getting too political. And if we don't have one, I feel like one will form locally anyways. Like you're not going to have a town where like purge is just going to happen left and right. You will have those towns, but I feel like I don't want to be a part of those. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I already lived in the first one, so I'm curious what the second one has to come. What's your answer?
I
Same?
Yep. That's what I felt for a while. I'm like, yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
I mean, you can't have Epstein Island with laissez-faire.
What about patient care?
Customer service?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That's not
because like someone always says to me like, "Oh, you're so good with patience." Like
bedside manner.
Yeah. Like how are you so good with? I'm like, I don't know. It comes easy. It comes natural. I'm not talking to anyone else. Absolutely not.
But specifically patience in the medical field. What's one thing I don't know about you?
One thing you don't know about me?
I don't know if you know this, so like I think I might have an answer, but if you know it, then I'm gonna have to rethink it.
About yourself or about me?
About me.
Oh, awesome.
Why would I know something that
I don't know? That one's a hard one because I don't know. I'm pretty much an open book. I feel like.
Did I tell you that I wanted to be abducted by aliens?
Yeah, you told me that.
Damn, I think something else. Yeah, it sucks because like I feel like this is like a new couples question because I tell Kaylin everything. Did I tell you the banana story?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. For viewers that have seen the podcast, you know the story. But you can heat up a banana peel and then use that to help you. I didn't do that. I just peeled the whole thing and used it like a glove. Your turn.
I don't know if I have anything like that.
Okay. I thought I told you that.
Could it just be like anything? I mean,
anything. I don't know, but one thing.
That I don't know. Would be like. I don't know if I've ever said it out loud, but I mean, I want to be famous one day, but that probably wouldn't happen. But like, I feel like I'd be pretty humble about it, and it's like I want to donate most of my money to charities and stuff,
really?
And help like I don't know those in need. So.
What kind of charity? Would you start your own charity foundation?
Maybe.
What kind of famous? Like, we're on the internet.
I don't know the public. What do they call it now? Not a content creator, but
an influencer.
Like yeah.
This is our start.
Right.
This is it.
Not much to me though. I'm not high maintenance. Just here we are.
Maybe we'll be.
I don't know. I didn't really think of this. Like, I've never like just said it out loud to anyone. I mean,
I don't know.
So.
I've always been told I was going to be famous, and I didn't want that. I was like, okay.
I got you.
Yeah, cool. She'll take it. Thank God.
All right. Hold on. I'll do a deeper card just for fun.
A deeper in the deeper card.
If you could have a video of any moment in your life, which would you pick and why?
Oh, dude. Trying to think. While we're on video, what would you say?
Probably the first time, like I don't know. This is just most memorable thing to me. It's the first time you told me you love me, so.
Stab my key.
That's just mine, cause I don't know.
Maybe like this. You marry me?
Yeah. Yes, I'll marry you. Come here. Oh my goodness. You don't even cry. I don't want to cry
on camera. She's gonna be famous one day, guys.
I don't want to cry on camera. It's pretty.
I know. It took so long to get that thing.
Well, I guess I should put it on, right?
I hope. She said yes, thank God.
Why wouldn't I say
So, oh my God. Dude, I tried to hide that in basketball shorts. Oh, that was hard.
Is that why you picked like these?
Yeah, I had to pick these pants. And then I was like, they're hiding. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You like it?
Do you like it?
Yeah. No, I'm just asking, is it good on my hand?
Yeah, let's go again. You want to show the camera?
You show the camera?
On your nice fingernails. I don't know if you can see this. Well,
oh, that's not.
Oh my God. Don't worry, we'll figure it out in a minute. Yeah, use your other hand.
It's not working very well.
I'll get you. Ooh. That moment.
That moment, I mean.
That moment. I think I captured it fairly well.
I think so.
Everyone was asking me like when I was gonna do it, like what moment. And I was like, I don't know. I said I wanted to be naked. So
Okay.
we're lucky I'm not naked.
I hope you wouldn't video that.
I thought
Naked, no.
I was like, it'd be so funny if I did this naked, and everyone was like, don't do it. And I was like, well, I gotta find the moment. And I didn't know this was gonna happen. So this is the moment.
Oh, well.
And my goal was like, okay, I wanted to do it Friday, but it's no time. And then I was like, okay, well, I want her to not tell everybody because I want to have a normal vacation for like a weekend. So my goal is to hide that for everybody for at least till Monday. Do you think you can hide? Cassie knows, so you don't have to hide from her.
Okay.
Joe doesn't, your mom doesn't.
Okay.
So just calm down. I know there's a lot going through your head right now.
The first thing I want to do is call them. Like
I know, but as soon as we tell everybody, it's gonna ensue all stress. It's gonna be when's the wedding? We gotta start planning.
It's gonna be whenever I say it is, because
Exactly.
I'm gonna be the one planning it. So I have to figure out to save up for that, because
we will be saving.
our families won't be able to pay for it. So
we'll figure something out. But don't worry, I went to school for this. We'll figure it out.
that's so pretty. Okay. Now I'm just gonna be like.
Anyways, guys, this is my card. Throw that.
Let's keep going.
Blocking the ring.
Now I can't wait to go to work now and be like.
Well, you said that about Taylor.
Like,
And I was like, that's funny. Because seriously, where'd your other ring go?
I already took them off.
Where?
They're in where I normally I took them off because my fingers were swollen.
Oh.
They were swollen, so I had to take them
I
off.
hope it's not swollen now.
No.
No. Does it fit? Like properly?
I mean, when my fingers swell, it'll be fine.
Okay, good. Because I got
So
the
they
same
swell
size.
all the
I got the
time.
same size ring, and the chick was really cool about it. So I was gonna wait till you got it before we reviewed anything. Shout out to NYNobles. I have the wedding band at home too. It came with a set. So
Cool. But now I get to go ring shopping for you eventually.
Mine's not hard. I went to Schwarzkopf's and they have a really big gold band, and I was just gonna. It's like
okay.
$600.
I just know I'll wear this for a little bit, but I think it worked. I'm gonna have to get.
No. I was gonna get you a leopard print
Yeah,
silicone
I'm gonna have
band.
to do silicone because
Not fully aware.
I don't want to break this at work. No, Leslie wears hers, and hers is like huge. So I just name dropped someone at work, but that's fine.
It's okay. I name dropped several people. It's
Okay. So it's your turn now.
Oh.
Unless you want me to pull another one.
Sorry. Can you play any instruments?
Yeah.
What can you play?
Well, I play trumpet,
Okay.
and I used to know how to play piano. I don't know if I can play it anymore.
Okay.
That's it.
Just two?
Yeah.
I can play trumpet.
I wanted to learn how to play drums, but it never happened.
I don't have the brain for
I don't
drum.
have the coordination.
Yeah, they made me test for percussion, and I just fumbled. I can play
I also
piano.
have a side question after.
I learned how to play piano. I taught myself. Guitar, bass guitar, harmonica, which is funny because very recently I got asked if I could play. I can't play. Trombone, kind of. I own one. I can play it.
Wait, is it the plastic one?
Yeah, my P-bone. That one was so. I don't know if they do it on the pink ones, but when I ordered my P-bone, I ordered a pink one for my friend Chandler. His mom had breast cancer.
Mm-hmm. I remember you telling me about
Yeah,
this.
so she has breast cancer, or had it, and since then, she's all good. She should be good as far as I'm aware. But I was like, hey, Amazon, I want this one. And they sent me a red one. And I was like, no, I don't need a red one. And I emailed them and I was like, hey, I'm going to return this. I need a pink one. My friend's mom has breast cancer and we're starting a band. And they sent me a new one. And next to the P-Bone logo, it has a breast cancer awareness symbol. And I thought it was really cool. And I don't know if that comes with all of them or if it was just mine, but I thought it was really sick. There's some other instruments I can play. Basically, if I can pick it up, I can play it. I don't know why.
I think my favorite was to play guitar.
Me playing guitar? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just learned Something in the Orange the other day. And I'm not very good at it, but I did pick it up very fast. It was actually this past podcast I did, is episode 46. Ruby texted me about it. She's like, you can play harmonica? And I was like, yeah. Mine's just in a weird key. But I was like, I want to play a song for the beginning of the episode. And I was like, I want to play, I think it was Santeria by Sublime. And then I tried to do it, and I was like, okay, I'm not figuring it out. So I went to Northern Attitude by Noah Kahn, and that got way harder. I was like, okay, no, I can't do that. And then I tried to do Lonesome for You by Hank III, but I couldn't find a walkthrough, so I just picked Something in the Orange. Yeah, I play a bunch of stuff. I could probably play drums, but I'm not very good at it. Sometimes you'll see me do this, like I have drumsticks in my hands. That's just the autism. I can't do anything. I've tried. I'm not really good at it.
All right, 2 side questions that have nothing to do with this. 1, were you nervous?
Yeah, the whole time.
It's just me though.
The whole time.
Do you think I was gonna say no?
Yeah, you should have.
Why?
Because it's so funny.
I'm in love with you. I mean, I can't.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I mean,
it's
been it'll be 6 years, on Tuesday. I love you, so it's all I can say.
She didn't say anything. She was like,
I didn't know what to say.
Why is he getting his keys?
I was like, what are you doing?
Because I was like, how am I going to say this? And I was like, this is it. This is the moment I wanted recorded. But I didn't know how to say it. I'm glad I didn't fumble. I was like, you couldn't see my face, but luckily. What was the second question?
Does Buscemi know that I'm coming home as your fiance? Does he know that you are proposing?
Buscemi,
did you tell Buscemi?
He's been in the room several times. I haven't been hiding this from anybody.
You show him, you're like, look, buddy.
Oh, no, I haven't shown him.
Oh, well, I guess I gotta show him.
You gotta show him during now.
Okay.
Dude, there's been several podcasts that I've only talked about proposing to you. And what freaked me out, so did you know this was coming?
I don't watch them because...
Yeah, I know you did. Actually, this past episode was about that.
Well, I didn't watch it.
Were you aware of this happening?
Okay. I had a feeling that maybe, but I didn't want to get my hopes up because, the past few years I thought too, the past 2 at least, I was like, well, or just even big events, when we go out, I was like, oh, maybe, but I was like, it's whatever. I'm with him.
I thought my dad ruined it because we were on the phone the other day, and I almost put you in a home, old man. I don't know how long it's been going, by the way. 20. This is gonna be a long episode. Get over it. I was on the phone with him, and we were talking about my brother Devin, and he just went off to college. He moved into his dorm, and he was telling me, he was like, yo, I think he lives on the 3rd floor. So he's like, I live on the 3rd floor, the elevator's out, so they had to pack all their stuff up 3 flights of stairs. I was like, that sounds terrible. Do you get your, are they, compensating you for your monthly payment because your stuff's out on day 1 when you're moving in? I'm like, I wouldn't be paying full price. Screw that. So, you're gonna skip all the way there? Dang,
why not?
All right, that's true.
I didn't know we had to go.
No, it's fine. I didn't know we had to either. I was just hissing.
Anyways.
Yeah, anywho. Devin was like, yeah, well, this is out. And then he told me recently that I don't know if it got fixed. Honestly, I should ask him. But he was like, the air conditioner's out in our apartment. And I was like, oh my God, it's 114 degrees in San Antonio. What are you talking about? So I was on the phone with my dad, and I was like, hey, Dad, da-da-da-da, AC, the elevator, whatever. I get out of the car, and for several years, I have gotten to my car, called him on the phone, gone home, this is from work to home, gone home, taken him off the car on the speaker and put him in my pocket, and then go inside, talking to him. So, for whatever reason, I set the phone down right by your head, couch level by your ear, and out of nowhere he just goes, so have you given her the ring yet? Popped the question, something like that. And I was like, are you shitting me right now? This is a couple weeks ago. I've been planning this for months. I planned to start vlogging so you wouldn't be confused as to why there's a camera on vacation. This is all intentional. because I couldn't hire a camera guy. I was playing chess, and my dad decided to light the board on fire. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And there was something else, like, oh, it was when I was texting Josh. So like, I am not a private person. I'm very public about my phone. I give like my friends and family, if they want to look at my stuff, I don't care, full-fledged. If you look at my notes or my voice memos, I swear to God, I'll kill you, because voice memos are usually cringy because it's either me voice acting or doing freestyles, and I don't want anyone to hear those because that's awful.
So I guess that's another thing I didn't know about you.
Yeah, please don't. My notes are either songs I wrote or D&D notes, stuff for work, and random stuff that comes to my brain. So just don't do those. Anywho, I get my phone out and she can read it, whoever can read it. And one day I was texting Josh, and it was he was seeing if we were hiring. I was like, yeah, we're hiring. I'd like to talk to him. And I told everyone, like most of my friends, family knew that I was doing this. And Cassie knew, but no one else on her side. So I was like, I don't want anyone to give it away, because I swear to God, your mom would say something randomly, and I just didn't want it to fumble. So I was texting Josh about it, and you were looking at my phone like a TikTok or something, and he responded, and I was just go like just immediately just fucked up. And I was like, God, because that looked suspect as fuck to me, like, because I never do that. But
I mean, I didn't notice. So.
Oh, thank God. All right, you can go for it. Well, yeah, I think you just said an emoji. It wasn't anything crazy.
All right. If you had to name 3 life roles, what would they be?
Life roles. Be kind. Oh, I actually had a dream. Let's see if I can remember. It was in like, oh God, I put it in Towcast, thank Christ. It was the 3 things that you can't get back, that you can't buy. And it was like time, or no, it was oh my God. Hold on.
Do I need to say mine possibly?
Well, let me.
I'm freezing right now.
You are cold?
Yes.
It's like 70 degrees in this house.
I'm cold.
Okay. Pause the video. Quentin. I gotta find something. There's 3 things in life worth your time. He goes, effort, experience, and patience. He goes, effort is when people put forth effort towards you, or you put forth effort towards them to show appreciation towards one another and show you love them. Experience, because there's nothing worth your time more than learning. Never stop learning and never stop growing. And patience. Patience is you willing to wait on the other 2 to happen or to get them done. I was like, damn. That was a dream I had. I had a dream where someone said, there's 3 things in life that are worth your time. Or 3 things in life you should, I forgot. I say it in the podcast. But that's what that reminded me of. Sorry, we're back. 3 life lessons, or 3 life rules. Be kind. There's nothing I've learned more than to be nice to somebody. Someone could just be having a really bad day.
That's probably one of mine.
So be kind. I would, caveat to be kind is to use your manners. I want to teach my kids that every day. Learn how to cook. I think that's important, that men and women learn how to cook. Or in between, whatever you want to call yourself. And I think people call patience a virtue, but I think patience should also just be a given. Like, while somebody's losing their mind in front of you and you got to be kind, you also just the person behind them, and you have to be patient. So I think that's 3. What are yours? And you can't say mine.
Well, the kindness one was one of mine.
Okay.
I don't know if caring goes along with that one, because I always.
Sounds like kindness. Okay. It's a caveat.
I don't know. I guess one of them would be like, always give someone like a chance to. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like.
I don't know,
like if you don't like them or whatever, just like give them a chance, like for I guess everything.
Okay, I'll turn the AC up.
I'm freezing. I'm over here shaking.
It is 70 degrees in this house.
I'm freezing.
freak out the air conditioner. Like, why are we on?
I turned it to 74 earlier. Anyways, okay.
So you're poured out. 2. Which third one? These are all of life. You have a small child in front of you that's yours, and you're like, these are your 3 rules. Be kind.
Oh, I really like yours.
That's too bad.
But now we're...
No, we're not.
Not yet.
Not yet. Calm down. You're my fiance. I almost said finance. I was like, that's the wrong one.
Finance?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. I was like, I was spelling the word in my head.
Now put that in the caption. This is my finance.
We're finances now. So I was spelling it. I was like, how the f do you spell fiance?
Yeah. F-I-N-A-C-E with a little thing.
Accent?
Yeah.
So be kind. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Praise God.
No, I was gonna say like love.
God. Oh.
Like love, because I mean, not everyone ever feels like what that is like, and I mean.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I was gonna like go on a tangent about bullying. Like I had a jiu-jitsu class.
It's like, I mean, you never know what's going on. I mean.
Yeah. There was a class I had in jiu-jitsu where they were teaching these kids how to like fight against bullies, and I was like, man. I was like, yeah, I see where you're coming from to like defend people and stuff, but at the same time, like, I feel like bullies in like younger generation, like younger children, like don't bully people. I'm not justifying bullying, but like that kid could go home and get like cigarette burns all over his body from his stepdad, dad, mom, stepmom, whoever. And his one escape could be going to school, and he could feel powerful bullying. And I'm, again, not justifying this. Teach your kids better, be better parents, but damn, like, love is truly something that you gotta like, sometimes you gotta learn. I'll go deeper. Holy shit.
Oh, you got 2?
Big one. I don't know what that word means. And maybe if I say it. Okay. What important decision in your professional life have you based largely on your intuitive feelings? Oh, intuition. Okay. I was like, what the hell is intuitive? What about in your personal life?
Can I read it?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to read that a couple of times. It took me a minute. We can get drinks now, by the way. You can start drinking if you want.
I can start drinking.
It might warm you up.
Do you want to pour me some wine?
I'll pour you some wine.
It's either that or I'm popping open the champagne.
We have champagne?
That bubbly in there? That's champagne.
This is?
I think so. It says bubbly on it, doesn't it?
Oh, it is champagne. It's up to you. Which one do you
I want wine. Just give me wine. The cool glass?
I don't know what this glass is.
No, that's fine. The small ones are the champagne flutes.
I know those, but this one's not.
That's wine.
This is a cool glass.
Do you want me to go ahead and answer?
Yeah.
So like intuitive feelings, like.
That's frozen.
Oh. So I guess like intuitive, like would be like.
Like what were you largely based at work that you're like, my instincts are telling me to not do this or to do this?
Essentially, if someone's trying to.
Don't tell me. Don't tell the camera.
I don't want to look at the camera.
Well, you're speaking to me. I don't have a.
Oh no, essentially.
Indication as to if I poured too much.
That's probably fine.
It smells good. I don't like wine. I don't drink alcohol, but Roscato. It's like it's a cold red wine, and it smells really good. It's the only one I like to smell.
I don't know. I mean, Because I've had some instances at work that like I said, whoa, we're not doing that. I mean, I guess it's had to do with like, I don't know, people trying to take pictures on their phone of their x-rays, because we can't do that because that's like straight up HIPAA, and it just...
What about personal life?
Had to back away from, I don't know, I guess people in the past that have been hurtful. I've had a few of those. So.
Yeah. I feel...
Even though they like didn't think that it was their fault. And I was like, I can't be around you.
I was going to say, like, personally, there's been times where, like, it's whether or not... so I was going to say...
You don't have to bleep out all the professional part.
Yeah. The professional part. I could probably be like, yeah, I could probably cut that out. Sorry, guys.
Be like, beep.
Yeah. Kaylin giving things away professionally. She hasn't even drank wine yet. She's too excited. I don't even know why she's drinking with that hand. She'd be showing off her ring the whole time. She's just holding your glass like this.
I'm gonna show you like every second of every day. I'll be like, look at my hand.
Yeah, I bought it.
On my hand though. It's been in the box.
Everyone was saying like, oh, do you want to...
Your mom see it?
Yeah, she really liked it. She tried to put it on, and both Nan and I, without saying anything, were like, don't do that. She's like, why? And we were like, that's bad luck. And she said it's bad luck. I'm like, yeah, I don't want your divorced hands on my new ring. And she was like, damn, fine, I'll put it down. And Nan and I were like, we're just messing with you. Like, without saying anything, we both bullied my mom into not wearing this new ring.
This also tastes really good.
Good. That's for Scotto again. Shout out. I was going to say, for personal life, I was going to say the same thing she said, but without being boring, I'll skip. I'll skip saying that. Instead, I'll say, I feel like when we were in New Mexico, and this is probably going to happen several times just because of the situations I like to get myself into. And we were in like the middle of nowhere. And I won't retell the story. I've told it like 2 or 3 times on the show. Go back to Tales of a Dead Man, the actual studio, to go watch the episodes that I talk about it. I think it's the one with Cameron Shaw, the most recent one. When we were in New Mexico, we ran into some skinwalkers, or what we believe were. It could have been cougars or something. I don't know. But just like the thought of like, oh, we're going now. Like having my sidearm on my hip and fully prepared to take down what it was ever in the grass or the trees. I feel like that was just instinct. Like this is it. My intuition's telling me that I'm going to shoot into the grass. Professional life, I manage. I'm a manager at a company. I can't say where, why, or when, or what. I mean, where, why, or what. But I manage a department in a company. And there's been just times when you have to hire somebody where you're just like, I can't do it. Like, you're not the one, chief. Or like the other day, there was somebody up front who was, they stole. So like, they're known for stealing. So what they'll do is they'll steal alcohol and they'll go out of the fire exit. But this time they didn't. They went out the regular exit. And they're like, hey, you can't do that. You can't go towards the exit. Like, you're getting stopped. We're calling the police. And the guy was like cussing and yelling. And then like the lady up front was cussing and yelling. And I was like, because everyone was just staring up front. No one was doing anything. So I just walked up front. I didn't say anything. I just left where I was. And yeah, so that's professional. Was both of those examples. Mm-hmm. Hiring and not hiring. Oh, it's your turn. Right? Yeah.
No, I pulled that one. No, you pulled that one.
Yeah, sorry. Mine was the long one.
Let's just go with the deep. Let's do an icebreaker.
That hurts.
Just to...
Excuse her, by the way. Sorry,
I'm sorry. I had Mexican food.
It was bomb.
Oh, okay. Skydive or scuba dive?
Oh, dude, I've always wanted to skydive. Like, I think scuba diving is really cool.
I do not want to jump out of a plane.
What? Really?
Nope.
Damn.
I have no desire. Scuba diving, though.
Scuba diving? See, I feel like...
Or, I don't know, snorkeling.
No, you got scuba diving. You gotta pay. You don't get to just hang out.
I don't want to go super deep.
That's my thing.
I'm scared of the bends.
What?
Like if you come up too fast, your lungs like kind of collapse on
You know
themselves.
what doesn't do that? Skydiving.
Skydiving, I'm probably gonna pass out.
Well, you see, like,
and then I'm just limp,
when
and
you
then
go
the guy that's
skydiving,
on the back of me is like.
Right, but when you do that, it's like you don't go as like yourself.
I
You
don't
go
like the feeling of that though.
Oh, dude, I would love to.
Because like roller coasters are the same way. I absolutely hate.
See what? But if you skydive,
so like hyperventilate,
and something happens and you just die, right? The earth's right there, you're gone. But if you're scuba diving and something brushes your leg, oh, I'm done. That's it. Because if it bites
brushes my leg, it better just eat me all.
Exactly. But what if it doesn't eat you all at once,
and
you're in shock underwater?
Well.
I don't want to do that.
It's fine.
I think drowning might be like the best way to die in like a slow situation. But like, okay, another one. Icebreaker. What's your favorite song of all time?
Favorite song of all time?
Recently?
Or are we thinking
all time?
All time. Okay.
Recently, Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan. I can't get out of my head. Also, Feathered Indians.
I don't know what everyone else thinks, but I really like Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red. I don't know why. It's got a good beat. I don't really know about the lyrics. The lyrics are kind of. I like the music aspect of it.
Man, that sucks. Because I think my taste in music changes a lot. Because like right now, I had to listen to country because at my work, it's hard to listen to rap because I listen to rap more than anything. What's a good rap song I can always go to? Church in the Wild by Jay-Z, Frank Ocean, and Kanye West. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
What Makes You Beautiful? One Direction.
Okay.
Hands down. Remember having a bad day? Just play that song. It makes me feel better about myself.
Come on. Oh, we did watch, I don't know why this, Jesse McCartney was in a movie we watched last night. We were watching Chernobyl Diaries. Huh? Mm-hmm. We watched Chernobyl Diaries, and she goes, "Is that Jesse McCartney?" And I had no idea. So she Googled and she goes, "That's Jesse McCartney." And he's like one of the main characters. He's like the main character, or one of the protagonists, I should say. There's like a group of them. Dude, there is like a really...
Sounds like he's inside and he's not.
He's not. It's all shut too. It's your turn.
Okay.
But we were watching that, and that reminded me of this.
Let's do it deep.
Deep. Super hot.
What's your go-to meal to cook?
Spinach pasta. Next question.
Can I say yours that you make for me?
Sure. What do you...
Chip chicken.
Chip chicken? Oh, that she makes for me? Or your mom makes for me?
Any. Because, I mean, I cook, but I don't cook.
When your mom fixes fried rice, dude.
Yeah.
When you fix you don't really cook it, but the salmon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like you fix it, you just kind of heat it up.
I mean, it's yeah.
But when you make that, that stuff you did, the stuff you're making now with the green beans.
Oh, yeah,
I actually really like that. It has a lot of oil, but it doesn't hurt my stomach as much as that.
Well, I think I poured too much from the last time.
So this one's funny because I know what she's gonna say. This one's what makes you anxious? Everything. Frogs.
Well, not you.
Frogs make me anxious.
You don't make me anxious.
Yeah. So everything but me. Yeah, I don't like frogs.
I was saying the
Oh no.
Yeah, there's two people that I'm fine. It's you and Jolie, because like me and Jolie cope. Like she's the same way with me. She's like she has to have me to calm down sometimes.
No.
So it's that sister bond.
Yeah.
So. Now I have to. I'll say this off camera because.
What? All right, cut back. Whose card was that?
That was mine.
That was mine. That was yours. Oh my god. If a fortune teller could tell you one thing about your future, what would you ask?
I don't want to know anything about my future.
Anything?
I don't want to know anything about my future.
Oh,
I'm okay. I'm content.
See, I feel like it would be a paradox because I would ask when I would die. But I feel like the paradox would happen as soon as I asked when I would die because I want to be immortal. So if like I couldn't be immortal, then they'd be like, oh, you die at like 75, heart failure. Like, oh, cool. So like I don't want to. I don't want to jinx that, but at the same time. So I don't know what I would ask. Probably, I'll try to push myself, and I would say, when do I make my first million or something like that? When do I buy my first house? Something simple, so I could like work towards that and either get it faster or know that I'm gonna do that. Like, when am I gonna get my ranch? When am I gonna get my bar?
The first time you buy a car outright? Would you do that? I don't know, I feel like that'd be
pretty important. Because then like the other question is like, when do I have my first kid? And then they're like, oh, you don't. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm sterile. Thanks. So like, there's that. So what would your question be?
I don't really have one because.
You have a question?
I don't really want to know anything about the future. I mean,
that's not an answer. You're asking. It could be a simple question.
Do I ever have an allergy in the future?
Oh, do I have any allergies?
Yeah. Do I ever develop any allergies? Because childbirth will do it to you.
Yeah, that would suck. But yeah, shellfish, good luck.
I love you.
I know.
That was a deep.
That was deeper.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to do a deep.
She hasn't seen The Boys, so I can't make the deep jokes. The deep.
Why do I keep getting these?
What?
If you excuse me. It's the mix between this.
And the tea?
Yeah, and
the Mexican food?
Mexican food gives me indigestion sometimes. If you had a chance to ask the government one thing, what would you want to know? I keep hitting the political.
Oh, what I want to know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who
killed JFK?
Oh, that's a good one.
No, I want to know. I want to, like, give me an answer, like a real answer. Oh, or who did 9/11? That's a secondary good one.
There was something I had the other day that
I want to know, like, all the conspiracy. Is it one thing? Oh, okay.
I want to know the most complicated conspiracy theory. Like,
damn it, you got it. Okay, I was going to say, just to like a loophole it, because it would answer a lot of questions for me, I would say, what conspiracy theories are fake? Because that would just
That's a good one.
Because they would be like, oh yeah, like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, and that's it. I'd be like, okay, so JFK got killed by mafia. UFOs are actually here, or UAPs, whatever. Like all this stuff, I'd be like, oh, pfft. So that's. Which one are you pulling from? This one?
Yeah. I start pulling from down there.
No, I want a government one. That's funny. You get funny ones. I get like. Are you religious or spiritual? Spiritual. Are you literally spiritual?
Jewish.
Atheist.
Baboon. Okay, let's.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Neither.
I'm neither of those.
This is a funny one. If we switched lives for a day, what would be the first thing you would do?
Oh my god, grab my boobs. Like, wait, switch lives like I'm me but in your position, or I'm in Freaky Fridays?
You are me. You're in, yeah.
What I said.
I want to say mine, but I do not want it in this. And I'll say
Just say it now.
No, because I don't want it to be in this.
Oh, we'll cut it out.
Okay. The other thing would be is, I don't know, just the difference of like raging testosterone and then not, like me, because like I'm freezing all the time. Like, what is
this like?
Yes.
What's it like to be hot? Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. Last night I couldn't sleep because I was so dang hot. Oh, I got a deeper one. Was this not what you just had?
That's.
What would I think first?
Oh.
Alright, sure. I was gonna skip
Think
it.
first?
Yeah. I'd say, what the f?
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip that because I feel like that's just.
It's like the same.
Yeah, it's like, what would you do or what would you think? I would think, oh my god, I have boobs.
And then you just.
Yeah. What's the most important trait in a friend and why? Easy.
Being truthful.
Ooh, loyalty. You can be honest all day long, but
I hate when people lie to me. Like, because sometimes I find out and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
And it makes me mad. So.
Yeah, if you're not, I'm loyal to a fault. I'll stand by your side. that does come with a caveat, because there's some people that I feel like I'm more loyal to than other people, which is,
I guess,
like if you said, probably have to bleep this out, if like, I said this on the last video, I might not cut this out. Maybe there's some words I gotta bleep out. But I was like trying to describe how I knew that I was in love. Like that feeling of like wanting to marry somebody. And I was like, it felt like I was in a room with a bunch of my loved ones. And it was like, how many people would I get to get to you? And I said, it'd probably be most of that room. It wasn't like, I need you. It was like, if I don't have you, I can't survive. So that's how it felt. So it's like, the loyalty definitely has a margin. If we just met, I'm gonna be loyal, I'm gonna be nice, kind, truthful. But like, if one of my friends was like, I need you to do something for me, and if it would directly affect somebody I knew, I'd be like, I need to know why. If it was somebody I didn't know, no questions asked. So yeah, that goes up the more I'm, like if one of my 5 people went to me and was like, I need you to do this, I probably won't ask questions. But if somebody's like, I know, but I haven't talked to them in a long time or something, I'd be asking questions. So that's where loyalty stands for me. I'm loyal with faults.
I already know this about you. What was your first job?
Dishwasher.
Mine was a snow cone person.
Snow cone professional?
Yeah.
That
didn't last very long, but that was my first job.
I was a dishwasher for like 6 to 8 months. Smoked a lot of weed. Smoked a whole lot of weed, man. What white lie do you tell most often and why?
Excuse me.
That. I'm just kidding.
Sorry. I'm telling you, it's the Mexican food. I also keep looking at the bugs up there.
What?
On the window.
Is that a cobweb?
Yep.
That giant thing?
Yep.
They got a whole hammock up there.
Yep. They're also in the edges of the windows. There and there. I just now noticed it today.
Jesus Christ. Blushing beaver, get your stuff together, buddy. I'm going to point those out later in your review. I'm going to give you 5 stars and I'm going to comment.
How long have we been going?
An hour.
Okay, cool.
What's your white lie?
I'm fine.
You're not going to say it?
No, I'm fine.
That's your white... Oh, damn. Why?
It's better than saying what's actually going on sometimes.
Jesus Christ. That's some
or,
weird shit.
I'm doing good.
I feel like most people, that's their white lie.
It's better than unloading, I mean.
I don't really like to lie.
Because I don't know if they're ready to hear everything, that's why. Or maybe I'm just down in the dumps and I'm like, there's no explanation and I don't want them pitying me or trying to cheer me up. So.
I feel, yeah. I feel like it'll be okay is mine. Because like I have confidence in myself that I can make it okay, whether or not you want to call that a lie or not. Most people, when they say like it'll be okay, it's mostly like them reassuring, but in situations where they're like, I'm not sure if this is going to be helpful, but it'll be okay. I feel like people see that as a white lie sometimes. I usually would do it in the case where I know that I can help or I can fix it. But I don't know what an example of a white lie would be outside of like what she said. That was kind of like abstract. But I'm going to go with that and hope for the best. Next. We're going to do like 2 more and then we're going to go get in that hot tub. Listen to music outside. Oh God, it's the government again.
I don't really like this because I don't have an answer to it. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
Yes, multiple times.
Technically, what does that even really mean?
You ever been high?
No.
Then you don't know.
Or what about hyperventilating on a ride and you think, like, I don't know.
It's for like you see yourself, but you're not in like, you go into like the third person.
Yeah, I've never had that.
You never had that?
No.
I do that sometimes when I drive, which is real scary. Because you're like, oh, I can see the car. Where am I at? Where am I?
I've never had this experience.
It's crazy. Sometimes, I mean, you can do it like if you like try to lucid dream. I feel like I've done that before. Like you're like in the room and like it's pitch black and you like try to go to sleep and you're like, oh, I see me. I'm floating and I see me.
Can't see.
All right. Okay. Several times. Let's see. Your deep ones are weird. What's the weirdest gift you've ever given or received?
Given or received?
Oh, I got an answer. It has some backstory, but I have an answer. I don't even know if he still has it.
Would a rock be a weird one?
A rock?
Yep, I've literally been given a rock before.
Why? Who gave you a rock?
My Uncle Mark.
The drunk one? Yeah, that makes sense.
But this was while he was still like pretty sober.
Doesn't sound like it.
No, this was a really long time ago.
Okay. And
then I cried about it because I was like 8.
Thanks for the rock.
And then he hands me a Barbie.
Okay.
I was like, thank you.
When I was in 3rd grade, I think, we had an art teacher come into our elementary school, and she was like, hey, we're going to do some woodworking today. So we had a bunch of wood glue and wood constructs. There's like a bunch of piles of sticks and 2x4s and whatever. And I, in my head, I was making a, what do you call it? Like it's ironic we're in Oklahoma, but I was making a longhorn, and I painted the face silver, and then I painted its like eyes and stuff like all Picasso. They were like all over the place, but they were different colors. It had ears, and I found a horn, and the horn was it was like this big, and it was a one branch that was shaped like a dick, and I painted it gold, and like I painted it all down, and the lady walks by, and she goes, well, I really liked your longhorn.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
I really like your longhorn. And I was like, thanks. So cut to James and I first becoming friends. We were in like the 6th grade. And he comes over one night and we were playing Halo. And this thing was, I had like an old entertainment system. So it was like 2 giant wooden shelves, and like in the middle was the TV. And the longhorn was on the top of one of the shelves. And he goes, why is there a sculpture of a dick on your entertainment center? And I'm like, what? And he goes, that. And I was like, oh, that does look like a dick. And he's like, has no one told you that before? And I was like, well, this teacher one time said she really liked my artwork, but I didn't know that's what she was talking about. And he and I just started bursting out laughing at like 11 at night in like the middle of my room. So cut to like last year, I think it was like right before you moved in. I was like going through and like trying to clean stuff out so I had some room for your stuff. And I found that, and I found it, the longhorn, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I found a box and I packaged it up and I wrapped it. And I wanted to give it to James forever, but I finally wrapped it up and I set it on his door, and he had a camera pointing right at me. And like I ran up there and like sat it down, and I ran down, and he calls me and he goes, did you just put something on my patio? And I was like, yeah. And he opens it and he goes, oh my God, I didn't know you still had this thing. I'm like, well, it's yours now. And again, I don't know if James still owns it, but it's at his house.
It'd be funny if it shows up in like a couple years.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Have the last one, or are we doing one more?
We'll do one last one.
That was you picked it for me? No. I don't want this one.
Cool. Next. Unless you want to pick your own.
I want to pick my own.
No, that's clear. Just keep picking the same 2. I don't like that face.
I don't want that one.
What's that one?
I don't want that one.
Disappointment.
This can't go in the video.
Okay.
Right, you're gonna have to cut this.
Ooh. Okay,
this is the last one.
What was the last fear you overcame? How did you do it?
Trying to be more outgoing, which I think I'm doing better at, which I basically just tell myself, like, you have to do this, otherwise you might not go anywhere in life.
Damn.
I have to have, like, those hard conversations, like, in my head. Like,
I think...
Because if not, I'm stuck in this box. It's like, it's especially with work, because, like...
Yeah.
If I didn't do that, I don't know if I would have made it through school.
Cool, yeah.
So.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would say it's a work in progress, but frogs are just really my only fear. So, don't sit that out of me, stay in this goddamn rug.
It was so hard not to.
I actually really am scared of frogs. Ironically, I run a studio called Toadcast, or it's called Toad. It's fine as long as I can talk to them. But if I can't talk to it, because they're just so sporadic, they just go wherever they want to go. And it's so hard for me to just get around them and be near them.
I did tell you I would take care of all the frogs.
Yeah. I will say...
Excuse me.
Excuse her. So my mom has a fear of June bugs, and it kind of just like came onto me as well. So I don't know when this happened, but eventually I just got over the fear of bugs because bugs are just like this small and I'm this tall. So like if they hit me, I'm just like, oh, whatever. It sucks when they hit me in the ear because they just go, poof. I'm like, whoa. My brother Brendan, who is 6'2" and a huge dude, terrified of like cicadas and stuff. Like I don't know why, but like it's like a really small season.
I thought I was bad.
Yeah, he will like jump at him. And I'm like, dude, just step on them. Like they're not gonna get you.
Or the one that tried to attack me.
Yeah, dude, she is a trooper. It was coming after her on the stairs, and I was just watching it happen.
I had food in my hand.
Yeah, she had my food in her hand. Honestly, the last fear that I remember overcoming was 2. And I remember exactly when one of them was. So the latest one of the 2 was when I was a freshman in high school. I broke it over a girlfriend I had back then. I was dating this girl in my freshman year, and she broke up with me. Wanted to get her back, couldn't get her back, and then I decided to join the talent show, and it was on the spur of the moment, and I wanted to sing in front of people, which I'd never done before, and I just had to get over the singing in public. So I did that, and I sang, what's the song by Parachute? No, wait.
What are you talking about?
Let Her Go by...
Passenger?
Yeah, by Passenger. It's not Parachute. Yeah, that song. You wanna be the nice when you're like, oh, so I let it go. That song. I sang that, but I couldn't, for whatever reason when I was younger, I couldn't not sing it in a British accent. And everyone was like, you sound stupid. It's like, I'm sorry. Because that was the only thing I ever heard was the guy singing it. He sounds like he's singing it in a British accent. So I mimicked him. And before that would have been public speaking. And I think I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. One of those 2. I had like the same teacher for those 2 years, so it was kind of confusing. I had to do a presentation because I was in like an advanced placement class for Lewis and Clark. So I was one of the 2. I can't remember who I was, but I was wearing like time period clothes, and I had a walking stick, and I walked up on stage, and I had note cards, and I looked down at the note cards, and then I couldn't have them on stage, so I looked at them like right before I got up there, and I walked up, and I just started talking to like a whole crowd of people, and it was like a whole auditorium filled with everybody, and I was 9, just talking to people, like I am talking to a camera, and I don't mind talking in front of people. I kind of lost that fear. That's what happened when we went to the Dude Perfect thing, and James was like, "You're not nervous talking to these people?" I'm like, "I don't care. They're people." I don't mind. But frogs just gets me every time. Alright. But that was today's episode of Let's get deep.
And an engagement.
And an engagement. Let's get deep in engagement. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.